Hello everyone, this is Randy here again. Another episode of Farming Simulator 15. And we are playing on the West Bridge Hills map. On the RDAllen Farming multiplayer server. Got someone joining right as I started the episode there. Should be my brother joining, I believe. Anyway, since we're getting started, good time to read some comments, I guess. John was saying, could you get the vehicle switcher mod on the multiplayer server? Yes, I think we shall do that. Maybe not do that after this episode here, I'll see once. So yes, for anybody joining the server, probably in the not too distant future here, we'll probably be looking at adding the vehicle switcher mod. That'll definitely make switching between all the vehicles we now have much easier. Okay, joined on, we got a great demand for corn and actually sugar beets. The corn one's obviously much better. 1.8, although price-wise, 1.5, 1.8, hard to say. But we definitely got a couple nice, great demands, so I think we'll start with that first. Okay, let's see what we got going on here. Assuming I'll tab to a truck eventually. There we go. And the question is that trailer on a tractor down there? Yeah, he said it's okay. Head back to the farm then. And yes, we'll probably be doing some selling this episode. Some sell, probably all selling this episode. Get rid of as much corn as we can. Oh crap, is it gonna be, oh, we got it yet. I was afraid it was gonna be too high there for us to grab it. Perfect. Oh, tractor back there. Okay, key to open it in. At least I'm making the assumption anyway it probably won't fill it with the cover on. Guess you never know. Put the cover back on. Refill, we're going to do corn. It does not start, okay. That was a common thing in 2013 there. You get a trailer that actually had a cover on it like that. A lot of times you could actually still fill through the cover. Kind of a hilarious problem, I guess you could say. Now, some mods did get it right. They would have it fixed so it wouldn't fill through the cover. But yeah, I would say probably the majority of them would fill through the cover. And we are going where with this? The diner. It just occurred to me, we got a great demand. I should probably actually look where the great demand is at. Let's see, best way to the diner. Yeah, probably this way will work, I guess. We'll see how this truck does with a hill here. Eight, 7, 6. It's going to hold it at 6, so it's going to pick it up a little bit. 7. Oh, 5 mile an hour. Yeah, my internet's been working pretty good lately. You can probably tell that by the speed down there. It's holding fairly constant, not jumping all over like it commonly will do. It's kind of a good indication of how good your internet's doing. That speed's jumping all over the place. That's not a good thing. Kind of still, you know, Farming Sim's fault, but it always amazes me, and I know I've said this before as well. You know, I can play this game, plays like crap. I can go play Battlefield 4, you know, you would assume connection's probably about the same. Play just fine, so... I probably should have turned off back there. Oh, look out, one person down. That was weird. It's like we stopped, and then we started going again. We do have corn. I think we had just over 1 million when we started here, so... And that would have been a wrong turn there. Oops. We're definitely not making too good on the correct turns here. Cut across the field. Shortcut. There's some bales we should pick up on this field. Oh, we got the tree yet. Oh, crap. Now we might... Oh, we got it yet. Like I say, we might be stuck there. Okay, now that we're back on flat level ground, we can probably read some more comments. Craft Farms was saying he's been on the server. He was on late last night, finished off the corn, and then started working on the canola field. Not sure. I think there's actually a couple canola fields, so I'm not sure which one he was working on. And we do have sugar beets that aren't quite ripe there yet. What took me so long? Good question. I have no idea. Probably field 8. That looks like the only canola field that is probably ripe. We got corn on field 9 there. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of corn. Let's see, field 11 is wheat, field 12, that's harvested, and field 17, yeah, sugar beets. Nash was saying the 8400T John Deere there is best used with the steering wheel. That would kind of make sense. That's the tracked John Deere tractor there we tried out on the MIG map. Steering's a little interesting on it, but he says it's much better with a steering wheel. I kind of wonder about that with a lot of these vehicles, the way they slide around. It's like, I wonder if a steering wheel would help. I do have one, I just don't use it very often. Most commonly, I use it with Euro Truck Simulator. It's just kind of a pain in the butt to have a steering wheel set up. And then you gotta kind of move it out of the way so you get back to your keyboard. It's like a lot of stuff that way, so I think we'll go back out this way here. Hey, it looks like the green truck's faster than the white truck. Hey, that's not fair. We still, yeah, we still got it yet. He's stuck back in the tree there. Carlos was saying, hi Randy, that 8400 at JD is one nice looking tractor. Says now you're farming with the big boys. That tractor's actually not really that big. I mean, I know it's a tractor, but an 8400, it's only like 200, what was it, 230 horsepower, I think, if I remember correctly. I know I looked it up. I don't recall what it was again. I think it was 230, 260, somewhere in there. John was saying, love the new Claas chopper. Says he runs 25 of them for silage here in California. That is a lot of Claas chopper, just choppers, period. That's a lot of choppers. I'm assuming that must be a fairly good-sized silaging operation there. Okay, I know why he's stuck. He's in a fence, but how come I can't move? And we'll just nudge him out of the way. I think serves him right if you ask me. Oh, we passed the trigger. John also says, awesome video. Thank you very much for that. And let us try not to miss our turn this time around. Let's see what some sneaky little bastard's trying to do. I think we still got the upper hand here, though. I see a white truck bobbing and weaving between the mirrors. Oh, we biffed the tree. Oh, man, no. Yeah, you gotta watch the branches on these trees, I've noticed. You can actually get stuck on them. Well, I did actually miss the tree at the top of the trailer, hit a branch. Oh, well. Doriri was saying 8400 is good. We have one in real life. I assume you mean a tracked one. They make a non-tracked 8400 as well, so... And yes, hope you guys enjoyed the new map we're playing on, the Great Smoky Mountains. Now we're definitely getting down there in corn, 800,000. On episode 1 of the Smoky Mountain map, Eric was saying, yeah, the Massey is based off the Buer. Back in Texas, in Robinson, you had the same problem when he used that Massey. Yes, he did. Had the exact same problem. Actually, had two problems with it, if I remember correctly. PTO problem, the power, and then he also had, I think, the 3-point hitch is messed up with that tractor. But yeah, for the part I was kind of planning on using it for the baler, I didn't think that would be a problem for me with the 3-point hitch being messed up. And I guess I never took the time to actually test the version 2. I got the version 2 of the Massey 7622 mod there. I do have version 2 of it, but it actually still has the same power problem with the PTO. So well, it looks like someone's really going slow up this hill. So yes, unfortunately the Massey had to go. I went with a different tractor instead, which, yeah, you guys will see it when we do the next Smoky Mountains map video. Plans at the moment, I'm going to do the 2 series. We got the multiplayer series here, and we'll be doing probably quite a bit on the Smoky Mountains. So those will be the 2 maps we'll be doing. And where we're at on the server at the moment here, I think we're probably can start looking at another map here as well. I know someone suggested a map a while back. I forget the name of it now. I do have it, and I've looked at it. I think it is a fairly good one. But yes, if you guys want to see a particular map on the server here, let me know. You know, I figure probably want a fairly good size map. Probably don't want any small ones. But yeah, I'll leave that up to you guys. Just let me know what map you'd like to see. Yeah, once the hour ticks over here, I'm sure the price of corn will drop like a rock. But until then, not making too bad of money. Made a good 100,000 now so far. Not exactly sure what we'll buy with the money, considering we pretty much have everything, I think, on the server here at the moment. Killed a few civilians. Yeah. Begs the question why they're wandering around back there anyway, but huh? Wonder how well this truck makes a jump. And not so good. Now that we're riding over our sugar beets. Should probably try that with the pickup there. That might actually be kind of a fun little jump there. If you can actually get the pickup to do that anyway. Thing's pretty squirrely as far as steering and control goes. Blake was saying, I think the tractor hitch is too low for the tedder. Doesn't look like it's sitting right. You know, I was wondering the same thing about that. I didn't think it looked quite right. But I'll have to maybe try that in-game tractor to see what it looks like. Mr. J.E. Tedgemeyer was saying, I think that some of the mods have their 3-point attachment a little too low. Makes the implements react adversely. And sadly, he says the Go 7280 John Deere makes the Batwing mower skip. That's really unfortunate, because that is a really nice mod there, the John Deere 7280. Actually, kind of surprised. I would have thought a Go would have, you know, fixed that and not had any problems with that, but he also says if you look close at that combination, the mower tips forward badly. And he says another fine video. Thank you very much for that. Yes, it does seem that way. A lot of mods have bad 3-point hitches. I don't know why that is, but you would have definitely occasionally get that in 2013 as well. And why did that truck do that? Yeah, 2013 definitely had some 3-point issues as well. Although most of them usually resulted in mod-on-mod conflict. Or you'd have, you know, one bad mod that you're attaching to a tractor with a bad 3-point hitch. Definitely didn't go so good then, but I don't recall it happening too often. Definitely seems to be happening quite a bit here in 2015. Not sure why that is, but ooh, that was a lag spike. Suddenly we shoot up to like 70 miles an hour there. Speaking of 70 miles an hour, it does beg the question why this truck goes so slow. I mean, 38 miles an hour? Come on now. Should be able to do at least 60 with the truck. Problem, huh? Oh crap. Boy. Been all over the road with this load here. And here's another question for you folks too, now that I think about it. If we do get another map, where do you want to start with? Do we want to start, you know, brand spanking new, fresh, whatever the default equipment is, or do we want to add a little bit to it? They can probably start with the default equipment, I would assume. Kind of build from there. I know Westbridge Hills map here, we did mostly start with basic equipment. I did add in, I think, an extra tractor, and I bought an extra planter and cultivator, if I recall correctly. Have a little bit more to do that way if you get multiplayer. Oh, and we're missing the dipper. There we go. And yes, the hour's about ready to tip over, so this is probably going to be pretty close to the last load we're going to bring in before the price just absolutely tanks, I bet. Steel 346. Got 8 hours to go. Yeah, we're not doing too bad money-wise. We've made about 160,000 now. Yeah, for a grand total of just a little over $250,000. Definitely is a big hill to climb. I think real life you'd probably actually have a lot of trouble doing this hill. Not sure what kind of slant this is, but it looks like it's probably pretty close to 45 actually. Yeah, you start getting that steep, that gets to be pretty steep. That's when you have definitely trouble making it up. And probably not a horsepower problem, probably more of a traction problem, actually. And it occurs to me I've probably been driving in cab most of this episode. I don't know what it is, but you know, just driving a truck like this, it seems like you should be driving in the cab. Oh crap! What world? Definitely very slidey at times. I'd play multiplayer lag, but looks like my connection's actually pretty good at the moment, so I'll have to think of something else to blame for that. Light pole. That's gonna be a tree. Oh, we missed the tree yet. That was close. Oh, that was some air time. Oh, he made it all the way down yet, too. Yeah, I think he's going to lose out ramming into this truck, I would think. At least you would make the assumption if they got it based somewhat in real life, this truck should easily win. Oh, and it's a 1600. Let's see what's here. Corn price went way down. $222. Ouch. Oh, I think the sugar beet price went up, though. That'll probably be the next thing we can sell. Anyway, folks, I think we'll call it an episode there with that, then. Sold corn pretty much this entire episode. Didn't do too bad on that, so... Sugar beets is the second one here, if I recall correctly. So yeah, I'll probably continue selling a couple of sugar beets. Folks, have any comments or questions, be sure to leave them below. And as always, thanks for watching, and until next time.